Joe here with the RideShare Guy, and today we're going to discuss 5 important features of the Uber driver app that you should know. Alright, the first thing you should know. Say you've picked up your passenger, you've tried to confirm their destination address with them, and they put in the wrong address. They put in like their home address or their work address, or they got some address mixed up. How do you change that destination address? Passengers do have the ability to change the address on their end. Some of them may not know. Some of them may just sit there and fumble with it. But we drivers can do it as well. It's kind of hidden, but we can do it. You'll just select that top navigation bar, and then you just select that pencil icon next to the current destination address. And also what parlays on this screen as well, if you've been logged out of the driver app, when you log back in, the audio, the voice navigation is automatically turned on. And when you're in the middle of a ride, you may have forgotten that that audio navigation is turned on. And unfortunately, you can't go in and edit the app settings, which is another way to turn off the voice navigation. But on the address screen, you have the option in the middle of a ride to turn that voice navigation off. On the top right there, you can see that speaker icon. If you just select that, that turns off voice navigation, and if you select it again, it turns it back on. Voice navigation is just something that I don't like to have on, and I know passengers probably appreciate if it's not on as well. Alright, feature number 2. Say you're giving your passenger a ride, you're navigating towards their destination, and as you're navigating, giving them a ride, and interacting with them, you keep getting back-to-back requests. And especially during the busiest times of the day, you can get bombarded with these back-to-back requests. And also with upfront fares, you're not given the complete amount of information with those back-to-back requests that you are on the normal request screen. You toggle up that bottom bar, you'll see the Stop New Requests button at the bottom there. When these are stopped, you will no longer receive back-to-back requests, which again are requests that you receive when you're in your current ride. And if you do keep this requests stopped option on, once you drop off your current passenger, remember that the app will take you offline. I personally like to get into the habit of after every single time I accept a request, I go in and I stop those back-to-back requests. Alright, in feature number 3, say you're ending your day, you just accepted a request, and after this request, you'd like to go into destination mode. Instead of needing to wait till the end of that ride and then going into destination mode, you can go into destination mode when you're en route to that passenger or when you have that passenger in your vehicle. You toggle up that bottom bar. You see the search icon on the bottom right there. And here is where you can enter destination mode. In the long run, this can save you a lot of time because you're open to requests a lot earlier than you would have been if you waited until the end of a ride to go into destination mode. Alright, in feature number 4, and this is a pretty hidden feature, but when you're en route to a passenger or when the passenger is in your vehicle, you can still see all of the information that is typically on the home screen when you're just logged in. So when you're just logged in and waiting for requests, this is what the home screen looks like. You can see those toggles at the very top there. And when you're en route to your passenger or you have a passenger in your vehicle, that information is still there. All you have to do is slide that navigation bar down, and there are all of those toggles. Alright, and the last feature, and probably everyone is familiar with this, when you receive a tip from someone, you can thank them for that tip. And you can receive notifications for when you get a tip, and if you select that notification, it will take you to the screen where you can thank someone for their tip. But if you forget to select that notification, or if you miss the notification altogether, there's still a way to thank the passenger for their tip. Select that top left clipboard icon, select the inbox, and here's where you'll see all of your messages, and included here are all of your tip messages as well. If you select one of those, I've already sent thanks for this tip, and you can see that because that button says thanks sent. But before you've sent thanks for any tips, this will be a black button and it will say send thanks for tip. I personally like to make sure that I thank every single passenger when they send me a tip. It's just a goodwill gesture, and it also encourages passengers when they receive that thanks to keep tipping. So those are my kind of hidden must-know features. Were there any that I left out? Leave a comment below and let us know. Thanks again for watching, and drive safe. Thanks.